Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Y'all, it's Sunday morning.
Ain't it though?
And
hot.
And it's hot. We're 104 degrees heat index. So we're gonna pretty much wrap up Sunday.
I'll tell you how much wind's blowing.
0.
It's not making no noise, so it ain't none blowing.
It's 0. But we wanted to start our weekend vlog by saying thank you. We hit 10,000 subscribers sometime between Deep South Homesteads Live and this morning at 6 a.m. And we'll never find the words to say thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a long road. At times it's been questionable. We're human. And you sometimes start questioning yourself, and then you have to just turn it over. And if it's in the Lord's will, you continue this journey they call YouTube and social media. But because Buddy and I love fellowship, we love learning from others, we love sharing what we know with others in hopes that it helps them. And to be honest, the friendships. We would have never made the friends that we have now with all of you had it not been for YouTube, and had it not been y'all's kindness, seeing where I didn't even know how to turn the camera around on my phone. Particularly one particular
Have you learned
video.
that yet?
No, I'm still struggling, but
I thought maybe you should have learned something new.
one video I showed the whole garden but never had the camera turned around. I ended up having it on me. Okay, that's just one of many situations.
Yeah.
And y'all have laughed with me. You never laughed at me. And
I
he did. But y'all had patience.
That's daily though.
And y'all were just so kind, because I've been a hot mess. I've been a hot mess since my first day of breath. I'll probably be a hot mess to my last day of breath.
Yeah, your daddy said he broke that mold.
Yeah, it broke the mold.
He made sure.
He made sure. But guys, we can't thank you enough. This Friday, and I will be making a community post, and I will speak of it in this week's videos, we will be doing bingo night.
Bingo!
We're going to be having giveaways. 10 of them for the 10,000. And some great gifts, but they're going to be done just like we did a couple of times, where the winner of the bingo gets to pick the grab bag 1 through 10. We open it together, and that is your gift.
And y'all will get to see me get hollered at for playing with the bingo machine. If you ain't ever been on here before, just get ready, because when the bingo ball machine's up, I'll be trying to roll them and shake them. Messing with her talking.
He does.
Pop, pop, pop.
But we're going to do that this Friday, so be looking for community posts. I will be announcing it in Wednesday and Thursday's video, which is going to be all about pears, guys. So we've got 3 5-gallon buckets.
You ain't got no pears, do you?
No, just 15 gallons.
Let's go get me some pears, she say.
But I want y'all to enjoy what we've done Friday and Saturday, and ending this morning with Mr. Buddy sharing how he starts geraniums. So I hope you enjoy the weekend vlog. It was a hot mess. We were a hot mess.
Ooh, I'm a hot mess now.
But we got a lot accomplished.
But I love it.
Yes, but we could not start just showing a vlog or a video without taking the time to say, this is y'all's platform, it's not ours. Because without you guys, we couldn't do what we love doing, and that's called fellowship.
Yeah,
So
I mean, you wouldn't have nobody fellowship with.
that's right. We
Me
just
and
be
you.
me and you,
Oh, Lord.
and Lulu the cat, and the chickens.
Oh, well, the cat and the chickens, they're going to be involved somehow or another. One going to be making noise, the other going to be flopping right in the camera.
Yep.
Why she's not here now.
Yep. So we'll see y'all at the ending of what we did this past weekend.
Enjoy.
Happy Saturday morning, y'all. It starts our weekend vlog. And yes, I'm standing in the sugar shack because I'm going to turn the camera and I'm going to show what we did this morning. And then we got to head to the garden. We went to our neighbors and they gifted us all these pears. So we picked 3 5-gallon buckets of canning pears. And we just spread them out here in the sugar shack. So as I start peeling them and getting them prepped to can, which we'll do together next week, I'll be able to tell if I've got any rotten ones coming. But we went through them and they all look really good. So yes, we're going to get pear preserves and pear butter this year. The first thing I'm going to tackle this morning is seed starting again. I do have some bare spots. For instance, the Cheers cabbage. We have 4 that germinated, 2 didn't, so I'm going to add 2 more seeds. The Sun King broccoli. This was burpee. Nothing. So I'm going to go with the Godzilla hybrid broccoli from Hoss. I'm not going to do the burpee Sun King. It was old pack of seeds and I don't want to take another chance. The Candid Charm cauliflower, 4 out of 6, so I'll do 2 more seeds. Here's that green magic broccoli, 100% germination. Because remember, I only do 1 seed at a time. The M.I. Gardner Golden Acre cabbage. Out of 12 cells, only 2 germinated, and they're weak looking. I'm gonna start again, but for my first go round, I'm definitely not pleased. Now, this is what I want to show you guys. I'm thinking it's a zucchini. Could be a squash. They're they're similar in look. But I did not seed start this. It was growing down here in my seed starting mix. And I remember vaguely that I had put 2 seeds in my hand. Because remember, I only did 2 of each. Well, obviously, I dropped 1 in the seed starting mix. And it was this tall when I dug it up and put it in this pot. But these are definitely going to have to go ahead and go into the ground. These are the determinants that we seed started. They're getting close to go ahead and go into, I say the ground, into the mineral tubs. And here's the others. But right now, I'm not going to bore you with me putting more seeds in. Instead, I'm going to take y'all back to yesterday, which was Friday. Now, Buddy had been working on this project for 3 days. So, y'all enjoy what we listen to me like there's a mouse in his pocket. What he completed yesterday, then we'll walk out there and look at it. Long time coming. We're in no hurry. But Buddy made sure that we were safe moving forward on the back patio. That's how it's done, y'all. Y'all may be wondering why we started this project that we talked about doing this fall. Well, that's because the corner post, if I would have bumped it, things would have collapsed.
The only thing holding this thing was the roof.
Look at that.
Not hooked to nothing. All the way the roof sitting on it. Now you can see how shot they are. It was fastened there, sitting on top and nailed with 2 nails to each one.
This has been a big project we've put off, guys.
You can see here, the only thing they had is securing it to the ground was some little old bitty cheap L brackets, and they've been rotted through for years.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can see
I
that
see
one is not even connected.
Oh.
So the only thing been holding this is the weight.
And God himself.
Yes. It's on the back side of the house where it does not get any wind.
Yeah.
Because if it had been on the other side of the house, it'd been gone already. It lifted, tore it off, flipped it upside down.
But this is not something we're building right now. We're trying to get it off.
Trying to get it off because I got to fix the fascia and the soffit where they let all that rot out. It fell, and they just threw a piece of plywood up, put a couple tacks in it. So God knows what's behind it or under it on that eave, that edge.
So we're in no hurry with this.
No
We've
hurry.
got
I
to.
need it fixed for winter time.
Yeah. At least the fascia and the soffit, he said. Let me show y'all. Look at that hot mess.
You see, they attached it to the fascia here. So I put this pole on it when we got here because it was hanging.
I think we've showed them that pole, the preacher
It was
pole.
hanging so bad till they cut the board out
Yeah.
on the fascia for the door to open.
Look, the door wouldn't even open, and we
But-
didn't know that.
I mean, there's about a nail every 2 foot or whatever down through here, but you can see it's done pulled away from. There's a 1 inch gap between the fascia and the leisure board there. So, I mean, it's God's will. It's still sitting up there.
And we couldn't change and put the new door, screen door on because there was no
Nah,
sense in
wasn't
it.
no need putting up nothing
Because
right
all
now.
of this has got to be tore completely out. So we got a project ahead of us, but we knew it.
What happened is, if you look up here, you see the bird's nest or whatever you'll call it. Everybody calls it something different. A cricket
Yeah?
on the chimney right there on the roof. If you back up a little bit, you'll be able
Oh,
to see it.
okay.
Now that's all new. Remember
Yeah.
when the chimney fell off? We got new chimney put back up, new top, new cricket. So the cricket had messed up and they never fixed it. So all that water was running right in this corner, just tearing it up on both sides. And then this patio itself, they didn't put enough fall in it to start with. It was almost a flat roof, had roofing paper, roll roofing on it. But it's about an inch, 1 inch fall, 1.5 inch fall at the most from the fascia to the outside. So my plans are when I get all this fixed is I want to set the back patio, I want to set it up on top of the roof and attach it to the rafters up there so I can get more fall and still keep my height out here because this is going to be her screened in porch back here. So
But I know y'all see this roof. The roof needs replaced.
yeah, it's
Trying
trying to get everything else done. The roof's
Yeah.
not leaking, so
We got it. We're going to
just
have
trying
to
to
wait.
get by
Yeah.
until I get everything ready. That way when they come in and roof, they roof it all at one time.
Now I'm going to show y'all. You see this big wire? Buddy's got to go in and get all of this removed. Not the light. He did replace the light for me so I could have a light. But all of this stuff, this used to control a Montgomery Ward ceiling fan they had. If that tells you.
This is an old alarm from years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Has nothing to do with the current setup. This doesn't even function, doesn't even hook to anything. But
Right.
there was one on every entrance door, and then there was in the garage where the hot water heater is. They had a control board on a shelf up there. They
I
had
forgot about that.
just hundreds of wires. It looked like the old switch operator at
forgot
South
about
Central
that.
Bell or something because there was wires running everywhere. Every window, every door, they had a wire run because nothing was wireless like it is today. So every window had to have the mag strip on it in case it got open, and it had a wire. Every door had a wire. I mean, there's smoke sensors. There was alarms. I'll show you that one day when we're out here on doing a weekend
yeah.
vlog. I'll show you. I got one out when we done that fan the other day, but there's another one up there. Mo likes it. It's a
loud.
siren.
It's a siren.
So there was 2 of them hooked to this. But all of that's coming out, and in this spot here will be the light switch and everything for the lights inside the screened-in porch. This can come out and get a plate on it. That's an old phone line. There's no need for it, this, any of that.
Right.
Right now I've got this jacked up.
We got a long
actually
ways to
further
go.
than what it should be because all that rotted, and I want to put an extra 2 inch support under it to try to keep this from sagging in more. So once I get this off, I can look at the rafter tails and see, is it just the ends of them where it dropped off, or am I gonna have to stick tab on the side of the rafter tails and come out? I don't know yet. I'll know when I get all this.
I'm going to
soffit
pan
off
down. This is what keeps us cool when our power goes out.
Yeah.
we've had this thing, gosh, dog, many, many, many years.
We actually put it in, what, a month ago?
A month ago because
Stuck it in there
it would
the
get
power
too
was
hot.
Going out regular, so we usually just put it in the shed, and if it goes out and it's going to stay out, we go get it. We got one rolling one we put in the bedroom, but we decided since it's on the back of the house, it was under here, we left it in because if I'm not here, I'm at work. She can at least get the generator started and get air conditioning going.
Right, till he gets home.
Until I get home.
So that works, but guys, this has been something we have just prayed about because we knew the timing was not there for a long time. It's not quite here today, but safety first. So by getting this off makes us feel safer, and then we'll move forward taking our time. Well, Buddy taking his time because all I can do is hand him iced tea and some nails and screws. That's about all I can do. But I'm going to show you how they patched. This was throughout this whole thing. That's pieces of metal. That's how they patched.
Limb or something fall through and it rot, they just throw a piece of sheet metal over it and a small roll roof instead of patching replacing the wood.
And this is what happens when you're a poor steward to your home. And a home is your safe haven. You want to take care of your home before anything else, but we're going to bring it back from a house to a home with the Lord's help and Lord willing.
There, all that crap broke into, fell up on the ladder. Luckily I had the ladder there so they got no further.
Y'all didn't get to see it. It wasn't no time to film because he said when he cut that last piece, he had to back up because it all
right here.
Came crashing.
All them poles were standing down there. 16 foot, there's 3 poles left.
Oh my.
And when I cut this one and it fell off the top, all of those come unfastened and they were just set right down.
Yeah.
Every one of them came and they fell right where you see them right now. I just backed off and went through the flower bed over here. I was waiting. I was like, all this, don't let it get a window on the last board.
Oh, because we didn't cover the
window. It was
window.
headed that way and the ladder caught it.
Oh my.
That's been about my luck. Let's get a window on the last one.
And what did Lippy have in her hand? Away, a cup of coffee. Didn't have a phone. That's about par. But I can't even imagine. I should have just set the tripod up and just
you can see where the
filmed it. Let's see.
You can see where the fascia board is warped and pulled away. So that's 20 foot from here to the fireplace. So every bit of this has got to come off.
Oh my
All
word.
that and the fascia. And then I hope nothing back here. I hope it's just in the corner if there's any rotting.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking it's just the rafter tails. So I can scab on, pop a line, and rip them back up and have some fresh ones. But
y'all look at this.
what should I say?
It fell that way. He didn't lean it that way. All of that just collapsed.
No, I cut this board off. It hit the ground first, and this one fell on top of it.
Oh, that one hit the ground
all
first?
All that fell and come undone, and you see it stacked on the ladder in here.
Oh, it's bright out here.
Look, that had ants in the joint. Look how loose the joints are.
Oh,
just,
I'm glad our friends love us because I cannot video. Oh my.
Just flopping.
And I know some of you may say, what is this? What is that, bud?
That is synthetic, like house wrap or moisture barrier. And what happened when the roofing company come by, we done the insurance claim, whatever, on the fireplace. Well, of course, they covered the area where the fireplace hit. Well, when they done it, they had put synthetic paper on that, and they were thinking it was this too, because the bricks originally had rolled down on this. But they didn't cover none of this, they just covered that. So the synthetic paper's been tacked up there all this time.
Yeah.
Coming into pieces, because y'all know how long that's been. So
3 years.
It was well needing to come down.
The only thing I'm concerned about is there's a slope on the roof about where the door is.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the decking. No, a lot of your decking don't run true anyway.
Okay.
Depending on how they set the rafters or whatever in the house. But now like this, they may have came in at one time and repaired where that was. But that looks like a low spot kind of right there. So I'll have to, once I get the soffit off, I'll be able to see up in there, see if the roof is, the decking's actually rotten. If so, I'll have to peel the shingles off, put a piece of decking in it.
But one would think when you can't open your back door, don't just cut a notch out. You find out what the problem is, but they ended up cutting a notch out. Watch, see?
Now, I mean, it just had enough clearance to start with, right? But this literally was raking when we got here. And they had knocked that out, and you were rubbing everything, just shoving it to get the door.
I got my seeds started back, and now I'm gonna plant these squash and zucchini.
Right.
I was telling our friends. Oh. Buddy's over there. Yeah, right.
I never know who you talking to. Lulu, your friends, our friends, their friends, or anybody's friends. I just start talking. Yep, sure enough, honey.
Oh boy. But this is what I'm gonna do. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to smoosh it. My calcium nitrate. Now you don't need that much with the squash and zucchini, but y'all know me, garden tone and calcium nitrate, the combination works great for me. And I'm sitting on my little V-bore stool that Mr. Eddie gifted me. Boy, I tell you, this thing it's the perfect size for me, y'all. All right, which one is this? This is the yellow squash, and I'll just stick this right here till I get my my little card filled out. That way I'll know what it is. Oh, this one got a little wet, guys. Oh, it got too wet, and you don't want that. Okay. Y'all seen me plant this before, but I'm gonna take my time. When I first put it in the hole, I start pressing down so them roots make a good contact. Then I come in and smooth it out. You know what? Instead of wasting my little markers, I'm gonna take this and put it in here. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Save on my markers. And I'll come back with my splashback straw, but just in the center. Maybe we didn't bend that one. We were hanging them.
Might have missed it.
Yeah, because none of those are bent. That's what I'm thinking. We missed it. Because it's made it so easy now when you've been bending them before you put them on that rack. I am a square cage fan. I absolutely love them. All right, I must have hit a rock here. Well, that one's kind of woppy-jawed. All right, I don't know what I did, but I got that sucker all woppy-jawed. Let's go back this way. There we go. I hope I got enough straw to carry me this fall and winter. I'd love to find some cheaper that works, but that ought to do it. I think I mentioned the other day that it was time to get these peppers out. And that's what I'm working on. It's early morning and the sun is beating down. And I'll tell you, if you let them dry, you won't lose a lot of your dirt. It won't pack onto the roots. I got my wad of trash and I got the chickens some treats. Buddy said he was digging in the shed and he found 100 foot of soaker hose. So he said, hey, when we're not using the water hose, let's go ahead and run this soaker hose to help with the plants that's still growing. I said, absolutely. And I want y'all to look. There's that green bean with the cucumber. We're gonna test the theory. But yeah, he found this soaker hose and I was like, why not? And yes, this is Captain Jack's. This is what I use.
Captain Jack's.
Well, I don't, oh, yep, I do see it, guys, right there. So the green bean did germinate. So yeah, we're gonna take advantage of this soaker hose we found. I'm not sure I ever showed y'all what it looks like cleaned up. But there you go. And we are exhausted, y'all. I'm walking out to the garden. As y'all can see, I'm nasty as a barrel of mud. We have not stopped. The back porch is done. I did not film today much of anything, as y'all can see. But I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys what we did do. And it was just, I mean, it was repetitive. I was pulling plants. He was transplanting aloe vera. Now, I will say, tomorrow, get ready. He is going to do geraniums. A couple of you asked, how does he start geraniums? So tomorrow, Mr. Buddy's going to take the time and we're going to go through that. But right now, we're in the garden and I'm going to show you what the garden looks like. I was able to get the squash and zucchini planted amongst these tomatoes. The sun's hitting them kind of hard right now, guys. The lemon balm got a haircut. This is the time that you harvest, you start drying lemon balm as well as peppermint. We're going to go down this backside. And right here is the soaker hose. Buddy found 100 foot in our outbuilding that we had at our old place. And we're only going to go this one row. But let me tell you what, it has helped. That's one less row that I have to hand water until we can get our... Oh, never mind. He's got it on his blackberries too. I'll show you guys. But this is going to save a little of our watering. But everything's looking good. The mint got cut back. I will be transplanting it, I believe. I'm not sure. I've got 2 pots like this. I may go ahead and leave it. But I'll show you my mint bucket. Now, it's going to be droopy. But here's that mint bucket. And he's got it raised up. It's pretty pitiful looking. And I didn't get as much mint in here as I thought. But that's okay. Buddy started some in pots. And we'll find a permanent home. But this is the permanent home to my mint. And I'm going to absolutely love that. Now, y'all should see a big difference. I pulled every pepper plant except for the sweet bells. And as soon as they turn, I will get those out. The heatless habaneros, they're loaded and they are starting to turn. And the only other pepper is the Mamma Mia. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. So as soon as they turn, it will be pulled. I gave the big yellow mum a haircut. You want to leave about 4 inches of the stalk. The purple one is getting ready to bloom. So this tells me this is one time a year bloom. The yellow mum is twice, because I remember last year I cut it and it grew back and bloomed again in the fall. So they are definitely two different varieties, not just in color. We are empty through here except the lemon balm. It got a haircut. And I put mint in this bucket and in this bucket. And I did this on purpose because it's to the outside. This is going to deter. And I'm hoping to get the other transplanted going well. I'm going to, on every entrance of what we call a hoop house in Lippy's world, I'm going to have mint at the entrance on both ends to deter any pest, and it will deter them, or at least in my experience. All the mint's out of here. This is our future cabbage beds. And I'm going to let Mr. Buddy show you what he has been working on.
Oh, there ain't been a bunch of them, you hear me?
What you been working on,
I have
bud?
been repotting pups, and as well as
I'll
got
take you down there and
anywhere
show.
from this little pint here size up to a whole lot of 2 and 3 gallons. I done 72 pots today, but 51 of them were aloe veras. I done 51 aloe veras today.
And what are these little sticks right here?
Now these are butterfly bush,
Okay.
and this is mint,
Yeah, we knew the mint.
but this is butterfly bush.
I told them tomorrow morning you're going to show them how
So-
you start geraniums.
Yeah.
But I'm going to walk down here and show you the aloe veras. This is the pots that he has been working on. We still have a lot more from the mother plants.
That whole rack,
But here is all the pots
and then all
that
of
he has
these.
planted. And what we chose to do, now it's a shackly rack. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's seen its better days, but it's one that we had. And I told him it reminds me of like a box store, because he's got our dragon wing begonias down there.
Yeah,
A
here's
lot
the
of
geraniums.
aloe. What? There's geraniums
Geraniums are-
that he's gonna show y'all. But it come in handy to be able to set some of these plants. But yes, he worked on all of this today. And then if you look closely at those large ones, that's the mother plants. That's what he has taken the pups from. And he has a lot more to go. Y'all see something missing? No more strawberries, guys. Oh, there's my cutters. No more strawberries on our property. They're not eating enough to justify, but this kind of starts the sweet potatoes. And I'll show you when we get done how many sweet potatoes we harvested. I ended up with a lot of slips moving forward to next year, but it will not be in these beds. It will be back in my buckets where I have great success. But these beds had to come out. Oh, look, we got a little gecko running. These beds had to come out because I've got to get them amended and tilled for our carrots. I'm only going to do 2 of these beds. Okay, this one and this one for the carrots. What Buddy is doing with all of these that had the strawberries, he's going to till. And what did you say you're going to do, hon?
I'm gonna amend it, I'm gonna till it, and then I'm gonna put, I've got I got crimson clover, 2 or 3 different kinds of clover. So I'm just gonna put some cover crop in it.
Radishes, a mixture of
Radishes.
everything.
Turnips, greens, mustards, all kind of stuff. I'm gonna put it in here and just let it grow.
Yep.
And that way we can pick what we want if it comes up, and we'll turn the rest in.
This will be my slips for next year. These are sweet potatoes that we got that we can keep. And I went ahead and pulled 1 plant of the no heat habanero, and I ended up with a couple of sweet bales. And as you can see by my face, I have sweated down. We was out here 8.5 hours today. Solid. We did stop I ate some pineapple, and we had a fold over sandwich. So it's time to get cleaned up. It's 5:30 in the evening, and I need to get cleaned up and fix us some supper. But tomorrow, it's all about Mr. Buddy. He's going to be showing y'all how he does the geraniums. Oh, I got to walk back there to hold out till tomorrow. Well, y'all will. It's all in one video. I'm tired, y'all. And I forget what he said he was going to do. So that's all on Mr. Buddy. But yeah, not a lot of content, but I mean, maybe y'all want to see me pull pepper plants and dance to my music that y'all can't hear. I try to slip some in sometimes, but so you know the genre that we're bringing in. We're big music people. It just seems to, I don't know, encourage you to work, you know, or at least for us. So I didn't want to bore y'all with that. And guys, it was just, that would have taken time moving that tripod. I know it sounds lazy, but when you're in the going, if you stop, y'all know how it is. It's like you don't want to crank back up. Well, that's where we were. We just didn't want to crank back up if we stopped. So we ate on the go, but look at all we got accomplished. The garden is looking clean and it's ready. And I'm going to lean here because I want to mention this. I've mentioned it many times. We have some new gardeners with us, friends. And you new gardeners, I know it's coming upon the end of the season, the growing season, and you're probably exhausted, you know, working the garden, tending the garden, harvesting the garden, putting your blessings up. But if you take that one day, just one day, may take you two, to clean your garden and put it to bed for next year, or in our case, getting ready for fall planting, it's so rewarding. Because the one thing you don't want to do is just walk away, leave it all behind, and then you're faced with 2 or 3 days of cleanup, and then you're already exhausted again before you start planting. So I guess the best advice I can say is, I may be exhausted, Mr. Buddy may be exhausted, but today was our day to clean and erase the chalkboard so it is ready for when we go back out there to start planting our fall and winter garden. And then we'll do the same thing with it. We'll pull it and get it ready for spring. It's just so pleasing to walk out there with a clean slate. So, you new gardeners, please take this advice. Don't always take my advice. I'm not right all the time. Hell, I'm wrong sometimes, a lot of times. But, you know, this is the one time that I say, please listen and do yourself a favor. You want to rejoice when you're growing. You don't want it to be a job. Because remember, you don't work, you don't have a job if you love what you're doing. And that's the way Lippy sees it. You'll never work a day in your life if you love what you're doing. I happen to love my gardening, and I'm in the sun, and y'all probably can't see me, and I'm sorry, but this old gal's headed to the shower. I probably need to shower with the water hose first, then move into the house. It's early Sunday morning. I'm out here checking my plants. Well, I have found a new plant that wants to play in my soaker hose. And she's up against my cucumber, and we can't have that, Lou. We cannot have you playing in the mineral tubs. Are you listening? Lou, are you listening?
All right, so you have to come in here and find you a good candidate. I try to go around different little spots so it don't get bare. I come in and just clip off about below where the last leaf. Now, if you got these long stems for flowers already, you have to go below it, right where the stem of the flower hooks right here. And
Let me
the branch
show 'em.
splits. You can come down if you're gonna do a woody part. I'm gonna do a woody one, and then we're gonna try to find one that's not as woody, like this right here. This will be a lot greener. This is more of a new cutting. See, there's the end of it right there. It's come down to this one here. It's gonna be more of a woody one, about 4 inches. You can see from the top, We got about 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches there. So just like any other root cutting, I come down here now. It's got nodes right here. You see there's a green node there, there. But I just take and lightly, with these, you have to really be careful. They're so tender. Just scrape the side of it. Just a little bit on one side. I use it, take root and hormone. That's what I've always used right there. I've tried some other stuff. I've had really good luck with that, so that's what I stick with. Now, do you have to have that? No. I'll tell you why here in just a second. Let me grab a piece here. I got a bunch of it here, but I don't want to break none off. So, let me just get one out of my bucket back here. This is what I've been peeling off as I was doing transplants, okay? And then all of these, I can start new root cuttings like this. But what I was doing for the longest is take and go breaking a piece off and then take that cutting and stick it in the end of the hole like that. Run it around and then just squeeze it and wipe it on there, right? Now that's not bad. That's easy to do and it works. The reason I put that on, you can put that in the ground just like that and it'll work. But I do double measure. I take it, use it as my wetting agent and dip it right into that hormone where it stays on there, okay? Now you can use the hormone, you can use just the aloe vera, you can use the combination of both. Do what works for you. You don't have to use anything. You can put it right in the soil. Chances may be less that you don't get a good rooting from it. So I take it, I've already got my soil in cups, so I already pre-wet it. I got me a dowel rod here, and I just poke it in there. Make sure I got plenty of depth, 3-4 inches. I put that right down in there, pretty deep, so you get at least them 3 nodes or whatever in, and then really pack that around there tight so there's no air voids. Okay, so it's in, it's pressed down. And then I come back, which I don't have my scissors out here right now, but I usually come back and I trim about 3/4 of the leaf off because we're not trying to grow leaves right now. We're trying to make this sucker get roots.
So you're cutting the leaf basically.
Cut the leaf off so it will concentrate, yeah. I'm just cutting it where I still have something here for the green sun to work with it. Just cut them down like that, and when they start growing, when these start getting bigger, come back and cut that leaf in half. Do that. I like to use a clear cut because I'll start seeing the roots form and hit the side. But that right there, I wet the soil before I put it in there. I won't wet it again until the cup's really light, just about powder house dry. Then I'll come in, moisten it, leave the bottom open. If you get too wet, any roots you get, they're gonna rot. This is my rooting hormone, right? And I was doing it the way I just showed you. But I went on, emptied one of these, and I got me a jar. So now I just squeeze all that. When I get a bunch of it, I'll squeeze it off into here and save that aloe vera. That way I can just dip my cutting, dip it in the hormone, put it right in there. Just makes it faster because this has only got so much in that end and it'll finally come apart. Then you got to go cut it off, which is fine. It's no big deal, but get you a jar, pinch you some off and squeeze it in there. Makes it a lot faster. You can set the 2 jars side by side and go at it. So now we're gonna get on this one. This one here's got see, that's that long stem. Now the same thing would be here where I told you the end would be. That's the flower starting to come out. There's the flower already out, budded out. And you don't want to concentrate all your energy to that. So we'll come in and we'll clip that flower off. And then these bottom branches, so you got some left to do, leave 1 or 2 branches on the top, cut those off. Come in, like I say, just lightly scrape one side of it.
And the dirt that he's using, y'all are going to probably ask, y'all seen us use the Miracle Grow blue bag. It has an extended fertilizer. That's what we use on starting our seeds, and what he's doing here is the Miracle Grow blue bag.
Go ahead and poke these holes in there. You see it's stringing that aloe vera. It'll stay with it. Poke it all the way down the hole. Pack it in tight around it where it ain't got no air voids. You see your water is pushing the water out of the bottom, which is what you want. You want it to drain well. And that'll be 4 more. If it's like usual, I'm gonna tell you guys, these are not hard at all to start really. You don't want to put them in direct sun.
No.
You want them in indirect sunlight. I had them in the greenhouse, but it's got so hot now I can't keep them in there. So I have moved them to the makeshift plastic stand out here that y'all seen.
Yep.
I don't know if she showed you the geraniums and begonias on it, but
yeah, we did yesterday.
okay. Then you have seed.
Oh, we got a little
Oh, we got a little
wind.
breeze. Thank you, Jesus.
I think a hawk flew by. There wasn't no wind.
And that's it. I mean,
Just that simple, huh?
just that simple. Now, you figure what them cost you at the nursery
Oh,
and just how many of them you could make
yeah.
off of one mother plant.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you want to get out there and start putting some up. I can tell
Right.
you now.
Right. I mean, you buy one and you're blessed with,
World of difference.
yep, with plenty.
This is what I got left to plant. Make root cuttings out of and more root and hormone. This is all the peels from the, what I tell you, 57?
57.
57 I think I done. Now I still got probably 15 or 20 here that are mother plants that I need to, now that I've got all the pups off, I'm gonna pull them out and up pot them and start a bunch of new ones, small, because I need to get a bunch of these small pups done
Yeah.
so we can get them marketed, get them out there, get them rolling, get people some cuttings where they can start doing the same thing.
But guys, I hope you enjoyed this weekend's vlog.
Yes, indeed. Now,
we got
Lippy's
a
got
lot
to take the
done.
wheelbarrow and go to the compost pile and get me another load of compost in my wheelbarrow so I can start.
Ah, it's Sunday. I'm
potting some
fixing to go
more.
do Sunday lunch.
She wasn't going to do nothing. She wasn't going to go get none anyway, so I just thought I'd bring it
It's
up.
Sunday lunch.
Sunday lunchtime? Yeah,
Yeah,
who's
I got-
cooking that? Me, this Sunday.
Yeah, but I'm going to get everything ready.
Oh,
for you.
okay.
Y'all, I do
Prep.
prep when he cooks.
No, honestly, I've got some meat marinating and we're going to do a little across the
Grilling?
grill. She may show you some of that later. I don't know.
No, we're
No,
taking
she's
Sunday
shutting it
afternoon
down.
off. 8.5
It's hot.
hours yesterday in this heat, and it's starting to creep up on us this morning. But as always, stay safe, stay well, and God
God bless.
bless. And we'll see you guys on the next one.